Sorry I was late. I had to people. Um, but hey everybody, how y'all doing? Welcome to the stream. Um, apologies for being late. I had to change some of the Slammy Award nominations. This took me about the original concept took about like 25, 30 minutes because I already knew what I wanted to do with it. But I had to change some things um, because of some things I had to change with some stuff. So, what we're gonna do today is going to be the nominations and categories. We're gonna go over all of the nominations, all the nominees for every single category that we have, um, and we're gonna go over the categories as well. So yeah, that's sad. Rest in peace to whoever died. And tell him he doesn't have to show up if he can't. Let him do what he has to do, man. Um, and what's up? What's good, JNW? Thank you so much for popping in, man. Yeah, and tell him sorry for my loss. What's up? What's up, Nathan? What's up, Zombie? Um, and what's up, Picky? You know, everybody that's in the stream. How y'all doing, man? Good to see y'all in here on this Monday, on this awesome Monday evening. I had a good Monday. I'm surprised Monday was not as bad as I thought it was gonna be, but yeah, I passed a test today, and it was just an overall good day. You know, I didn't have any issues with it. But yeah, um, yeah. So this is what we're gonna do. So I have about I have more categories than I had last year. Now some things I had made up myself, and some things I used from the WWE official Slammy Awards that they used to do from like a couple years ago. I had used some things for him. Um and well yeah. So well, dang, that's tough. So, and some things I made up myself. So it's kind of some funny categories, and then there's kind of some like good categories. So y'all gonna see what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna run all of them down. I'm gonna explain everything. Now, I won't hold y'all up because I have a lot to do. I have to work on NXT, and I have to and I got other things to do as well. Um, and even though I get out early tomorrow, I want to use that to work on college stuff. So, um, well, hmm, we'll see. It's even more funny than that. Next year that needs to be a category best botch because I know I have some botches. Oh my god, man, there's way too many botches to go over and do four of them in a category. Now, the way how we do it is a full calendar year typically in my universe mode is about 2 games. Like I remember last year's Slammy Awards covered the beginning of 2K19 and almost everything for WWE 2K18. So this is how we do Slammy Awards. I typically use 2 games because it takes me a full year. A full year universe mode takes about 2 games typically. It depends. I remember some years I only used 1 game for the Slammy Awards because I finished a whole year in 1 game. But typically I don't do that because I usually end my universe modes around on average September in game. So that means I use so September. So I use the beginning of September, and then I wrap up the year, do a Slammies to cover the previous game and whatever that year was, the rest of that year in the new game, and then that'd be the Slammy Awards, and then the next year's Slammies, the new game, and then it'd be the next game. It's kind of confusing, but y'all get what I'm talking about. It's 2 games because because it's a full year of universe mode, and it takes about 2 games on average. And then whatever the new game is, I use the new game until September again, and then I change games again, and then it's a repeated cycle over and over and over again. I say that because these moments are from WWE 2K19 and 2K20. Now, what part of WWE 2K19 am I talking about? I'm talking about WWE 2K19 from January Royal Rumble. Keep that in mind. From the Royal Rumble up until Mega Main Event Reunion is counted in WWE 2K19. From Mega Main Event Reunion up until current day is 2K20. You got it? Good. There you go. So that's what I'm talking about. With the Slammy Awards. And I do my Slammy Awards differently. You will have a stacked show. It's not going to be some little normal little show that, we're giving out categories, yay, random matches. And no, it means something, and it always builds towards something going into WrestleMania season. It's genuinely literally like the Hall of Fame, or genuinely like the award show for the universe mode, basically to go over the year's events in game, and it's always the final show of the year, with the pay-per-view being the following episode. I typically don't do Raw and SmackDowns because the Slammy Award is the Raw and SmackDown for the final week of build. There's only 3 weeks of build in December in my universe mode, and that's it. Because the Slammy Awards is its own thing, and the Slammy Awards is that thing. So, it's always the Slammy Awards. Then it's the last pay-per-view of the year, and then we move on to the next year. And then it's the New Year's shows, and that's it. We repeat that cycle over and over and over again. So I want to clear that up if in case some of you guys get confused of why I'm mentioning WrestleMania, SummerSlam, Royal Rumble, No Mercy, because some of y'all be like, well, that didn't happen in 2K20. You haven't got to WrestleMania yet, because the Slammy Awards covers the full calendar year. It covers the full calendar year, which means it's typically 2 games apiece. 19 and 20 going to be for this year. So, capiche? We got it? Y'all good? Awesome. Let's get into it. First category, feel good moment of the year. So now I'm going, now when the voting happens, you won't have breakdowns of, you know, thank you, Jane W's. I'm glad y'all got it. So now, when the voting happens in the community tab, you won't have breakdowns. You have to refer back to this live stream for breakdowns of each category. I'm going to make your job a lot easier, where you don't have to go back and watch any of the things that I say. I'm going to explain each and every single category, and explain each and every single nominee to you. Yeah, thank me later. This took hours. Yes, it did took me hours to do this. Thank me later. So I'm going to be you know haha this took hours to do. So thank me later. Y'all better like this video, because I'm going to be talking for at least almost an hour to an hour and a half. So yeah, thank me later. Um, so be happy. That's why I started the stream early. So just in case we run into Monday Night Raw, we only run into to the beginning. So yeah, you can thank me later. So y'all don't have to go back and watch all of this. I'm gonna explain everything for you. This took me about 2.5 days to go back and watch all of my footage, by the way, which is a lot. 214 videos from from 2K19. Then I had to watch over 18 hours in 2K20. Yeah, yeah. Yay, yay me. I had to watch it because I'm the CEO, And the producers and team came up with the nominations and categories. I had to go back and watch all the footage and type up this video for you all. So you better thank me. you know, that's how much I love y'all. You know, I sacrifice good time. You know, you know, oh, you know, you know. That's why I love y'all. That's why I love y'all. Good time, But I ain't. All this was done last weekend, by the way. Not this weekend because this weekend was my birthday weekend, so I ain't do this past weekend. This was done the weekend before. I spent 3 days on this project. 3 days. No. I'm sorry. Actually, it was 4 days. 4 days. Going back and watch over almost 300 videos and coming up with all of the categories, and nominations and getting them approved by the team, which took a lot of arguing, which took a lot of back and forth because we had to come up with only 4. Yeah, yeah. Dedication, dedication and passion. I love my job. I love my job. But anyways, feel good moment of the year. Number 1, KJ Jones beats AJ Styles and Dolph Ziggler at WrestleMania. Now, um, first off, KJ Jones. If you don't know who KJ Jones is, I'm going to tell you all about him. Yay, let's talk about him. So KJ Jones, around this time, this was in WWE 2K19, by the way. He had won, I believe, who won the King of the Ring? It wasn't him. No, it wasn't him. He had won the Elimination Chamber to get this opportunity as he defeated Samuel Lewis, which you will get to know his name a lot, by the way. And the Elimination Chamber to get the opportunity at the WWE at the time Universal Championship, as Jones did not win the Royal Rumble. KJ Jones set out that it was his childhood dream. This was the story, by the way. It was his childhood dream to face AJ Styles at WrestleMania. AJ Styles was his idol. He mimicked his moveset behind AJ Styles. He mimicked his way he went down to the ring behind AJ Styles. AJ Styles was everything to him. And AJ Styles was everything to this universe mode. Because AJ Styles is the most accomplished guy in this universe mode. By the way, AJ Styles is the only guy to beat Undertaker at WrestleMania. I'm going to keep referring to it because no. We actually had an established guy. Yeah, taking shots at you, WWE. We actually had an established guy. A guy that, was new, beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania instead of having lazy old part-time jumping down to the ring and flippity-floppity suplex crap hole beat him at WrestleMania. But we're not talking about that. That's a whole other topic for another day. Anyways, like I said, AJ Styles established. Dolph Ziggler won the Royal Rumble. Dolph Ziggler, he wanted to main event WrestleMania. The last WrestleMania that Dolph Ziggler main evented in this universe mode was the first ever WrestleMania 6 years ago. By the way, at the time, that's the last WrestleMania that Dolph Ziggler main evented in universe mode. Okay, was 6 years ago. He main evented the first ever WrestleMania that was in New Jersey. By the way, and he did that. And we always do that, by the way. It's that guy. It always happens. And he won the World Heavyweight Championship in the main event. So Ziggler, he won the Royal Rumble. That's why he was in this match. KJ Jones had the odds stacked against him. He didn't win the Royal Rumble. He had went through a lot. He went through so much to get this opportunity, and he did it. And it was a feel-good moment when the 3 count happened, and he won the Universal Championship at the time, which later became the World Heavyweight Championship. Not even 2 nights later, literally a night later, it became the World Heavyweight Championship. Um, but yeah, that was feel good number one. Number two, Samuel Lewis becoming a double champion. I mean, do I have to go over this? Samuel Lewis had one of the best moments of the year when he literally won the Creators World Heavyweight Championship, which is in a nomination by itself, and he won the tag team championships. I think the biggest one was when they won the tag team championships. The Usos were so dominant, and the Usos were so dominant because they held those titles since WrestleMania, and they were so dominant. When they lost the titles, it was such a big moment that people popped for when KNS won those tag team titles, because the KNS reunion was all that was people was talking about, and it felt really really good when Samuel Lewis won his championship. Johnny Gargano winning the Intercontinental Championship was probably one of my favorite matches on the WrestleMania match card, and one of my favorite moments of that WrestleMania Part Two. By the way, keep in mind it was two parts last year, and him winning that title was so amazing. I remember the chat literally had they were so happy. Like all I seen was just yeses, 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 because it's it really felt like something that Gargano earned, because the last title that Gargano won up to that point was the Cruiserweight Championship, which he made the Cruiserweight Championship into the title that it is today, by the way. And and I'm gonna it was just like absolutely insane about how he came from the cruiserweight division, literally made himself a star on SmackDown, and won that championship. It was an incredible moment. Another one was Kalisto. Now, a lot of people was kind of surprised with this one. Um, but Kalisto winning the Cruiserweight Championship on the Bash pre-show. Let me tell you why this one was on here. Because number one, nobody's seen it coming. Number two, this match was, fantastic. I hate to toot my own horn, by the way, but people literally say that match was supposed to be on the main show, which I kind of wish I did do it on the main show. That match at the Bash was fantastic, and when he won the Cruiserweight Championship, it felt so good because he chased that title for months and months and months and months and months, and when he finally won it, it was one of the most insane pops I've ever seen in my channel's history. It was freaking incredible. And I personally will never forget that. And if you guys vote for it, I will be shocked, because you know these are some good moments that happen. And it was hard mimicking it down to four. You know, arguably, the Kalisto win was bigger than, I think, in my opinion, the Kalisto win was bigger than Aleister Black beating Finn Balor. Which we'll talk about Finn Balor later on, because he's in a lot of Slammies. He has a lot of them, by the way, and Samuel Lewis and plenty of more people have a lot of Slammies, because they have bad moments. But it was the Bash. Now that was in 2K19. You got to go back to 2K19. The Bash was in 2K19. It was a SmackDown exclusive pay-per-view, and it was actually on the pre-show. By the way, it was on the pre-show. I ultimately regret putting that match on the pre-show. Yeah. It really was, man. It was it was genuinely felt, man. It was a fantastic match that ended in one of the most insane pops I've seen from a premiere chat, and in my history of doing premieres. It was fantastic. Now let's move on to our next category, Rookie of the Year. Now this one, simple. Rookies. You're in your first technically you're in your first year in my series. Um, and the nominees are as follows. Samuel Lewis, he made his first year at SummerSlam this in 2K19, so he counts as a rookie. Velveteen Dream, obviously Velveteen Dream debuted in 2K19. KJ Jones and King Dar. King Dar is a rookie because I did not use King Dar that much uh, in before he went to NXT. I think he was non-existent, by the way. So he counts as a rookie as well. So those are the top four rookies of the year. I think that's a solid list. I mean, all those guys have had moments, and all those guys have been successful. And I'm really interested to see to see how these NXT guys do, because I'm trying something new. I'm putting NXT guys in Slammies, so I'm gonna see how many NXT guys actually win Slammies. I'm curious. Quote of the year. Now, it's this category simple. It's it's the quotes that the superstars said, like from their promos. Which quote was like the best quotes of the year? So, I'm the greatest of all time. Literally, it's an album's cover song. It's the title of Bailey's album. Of course, it's going to be the quote of the year. You know, she stated it like 50,000 times. Um, 50,000 times. So, for plenty of, for the whole year. So, I'm the greatest of all time is obviously going to be a quote of the year. Now, this this one was funny. So, um, I can't even say it. So, Cassius Ohno on NXT. Y'all remember? Oh my god. Okay, so Cassius Ohno. No, not that one. Not Daddy Kurt actually didn't make it. Oh my god. Okay, that one would have been funny if Daddy Kurt would have made it. But I think y'all gonna like the Finn Balor one more. Um. Oh my god, I can't even say this. So yeah, so this was from the Cassius Ohno return promo. It was after Invades Toronto and NXT just came back, and he said I was not my normal self. I usually knock you out, go take you home, do it with your wife and your mama, and then they go about my business. Oh my god. Fact. Yeah, this is like universe moments. Um. Oh my god, dude, that was so hilarious. Well, JPA until I get a like I can't I can't even dude, I can't even talk. Oh my god. Oh my god. Uh, dude, that was hilarious. Oh my god. Anyways, no, wait, no, I'm lying. Daddy Kurt actually did make it. So the third one was Daddy Kurt. Ali- Alicia Fox said this one. Oh my god. So she, so she had. I think I forgot who it was. So I can't even do. I can't even do this, man. She said, "You, you all sucking up to Daddy Kurt." Oh my god, where do I come up? Where do I come up with this stuff from, man? Oh my god, dude, dude, dude. I swear, if one of those NXT ones don't win, I don't know, man. I don't know. That was bona fide hilarious, dude. Oh my god. I can't even finish. I can't even finish the doggone. I can't. I can't even finish the doggone nomination. I took you home, did it with your wife and your mama. Oh my god, that. Oh my god, and then Daddy Kurt. That was hilarious. Oh my god. But Jesus Christ, that was hilarious. Oh man. But yeah, that was one too. And then the final one was from Finn Balor. Believe in Lewis Believe in Lewis, Brian Perkins show, and this Finn Balor one was really close. I think Believe in Lewis was like 2 or 3 votes off from being nominated, and then Brian Perkins was like 4. Um, it was really close, but I had found this one, and I was like, I didn't remember saying this, and I didn't remember writing this, but Finn Balor stated when he was feuding with the Undertaker, you're gonna be because he said that he was gonna retire the dead man, right? So he said that the Demon King will rise, you dead man will be gone, but you will not be forgotten because I'm gonna be the new ruler of darkness. So I was like, gone but not forgotten. That one really stuck with me because I was like, I think because that was one of my favorite feuds I did this year, being biased of course. But we'll see how it wins the feud of the year, bro. But and I actually liked that one a lot, so that's why it won for me. But Believe in Lewis was really the turning point for Samuel Lewis, so I can see why that one could have been nominated. And the Brian Perkins show, it's Brian Perkins. He's an egomaniac, so I can see where that could have been one of them as well. Speaking of rivalries, let's go into rivalries of the year. Apollo Crews versus Velveteen Dream. We have 3 Finn Balor ones because Finn Balor has three top rivalries in his 1 year WWE Championship reign. By the way, keep that in mind. Um, AJ Styles versus Finn Balor, Finn Balor versus Aleister Black. Oh my God, fantastic feud, by the way. Finn Balor versus The Undertaker, the No Mercy feud. Remember that? That was the so that was No Mercy feud. So I'm gonna give y'all a little brief moments on them. AJ Styles versus Finn Balor took place in the summer. Finn Balor versus Aleister Black started when Finn Balor won the WWE Championship. He cashed it in on Aleister Black, and they feuded up until the next year, Unforgiven, where Aleister Black finally won the WWE Championship. And Finn Balor versus The Undertaker was The Undertaker's return feud when he wanted to get his WWE Championship back, and he lost it. Uh, you know, um, so that's going to be a hard one and a close one because all those feuds were fantastic in their own right. Um, uh, that's in the NXT feud of the year. That's not in the rivalry of the year because NXT's in this Slammy Awards as well. But that's in the NXT feud of the year category. But yeah, those ones were very close, and I'm gonna be interested to see if a Finn Balor one wins because it has a 75% chance of a Finn Balor rivalry winning the Slammy. So we'll see how it goes. Most improved female of the year. Oh man, y'all asking these tough questions. Like I stated, guys. Robert, there was so many good feuds. Like it was so hard to narrow it down to 4, but I think yeah, and then all the Bailey feuds as well. Y'all bringing up some good points. It was so hard to narrow this down to four feuds. Yeah, yeah, thank you, Nathan. I appreciate it. It was so good to narrow this down to 4 feuds. That's why it took me 4 days. I had to go back and watch all this. But in our honest opinion, because the team had voted, we had took a vote on this as well. It was a vote, and then it was the final decision by me. The Finn Balor WWE Championship reign was one of our best works of the year. Um, that's why he had the top three feuds of the year, in our honest opinion. And then Apollo Crews and Velveteen Dream told the most complete story of the year, in our honest opinion. So that's why they won it. UE and Cruise Control was only built up for about 2.5, 3 months. It was not built up as long as these other feuds were built up. These other feuds were built up for 3, 4, 5, 6 months. And one of them was built up for a full year. Two of them actually was built up for a full year. Because I can do long term booking, and I tell long term stories sometimes. Just depends on who's feuding and how long I can tell it. Which will be a universe mode advice in the future, by the way. So y'all stay tuned for that. But anyways, so it was kind of hard narrowing this down to four feuds, but that was our reasoning for doing that. And I urge you guys to go back and watch the Finn Balor WWE title reign, which took place the second. It was from the second SmackDown in WWE 2K19 up until Unforgiven in WWE 2K19. It was span of, I believe that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 year, and what was it? He lost. Didn't he lose it? I think he made 1 year and 1 month, because I believe he lost it in September, from September to September. Yeah, it was 1 year and 2 weeks. Um, it was his title reign was 1 year and 2 weeks. That was one of the longest, the second longest reigning WWE Championship reign in Universe Mode history, behind AJ Styles' 1 year and 3 months. Nobody has beaten AJ Styles' title reign yet. He's still the longest reigning WWE champion um, in Universe Mode history. Yes, he lost it at Unforgiven, which is one of the nominations. That's why I know. Yeah, so he won it the second week in 2K19, the second episode of SmackDown, by the way, and he held it up until Unforgiven the next year. It was 1 year and 2 weeks. Absolutely incredible reign. So, and one of the longest reigns of the year. Most improved female of the year, I have Naomi. Obviously, she's been on fire in the universe mode lately. Sasha Banks, Nia Jax, doing her doing her tear with the Greatest Coalition and breaking apart of her on her own. Nia Jax even had a feud for the Raw Women's Championship, and by the way, and Piper Wolf. Piper Wolf went down to NXT, won the NXT Money in the Bank briefcase, cashed it in, and is right now your current NXT Women's Champion. So Piper Wolf has had a great year of improving herself and being one of NXT's top stars right now. Entertainer of the year. These are the most entertaining superstars that I always see you guys talking about in the chats. No, every time they show up, y'all could be talking about fruit roll-ups, or Coltrane botching, um, you know, um, and all that stuff like that. And every time these superstars show up, y'all always shift gears and you talk about them. Velveteen Dream, Finn Balor, Apollo Crews, and King Dar. I think, and again, you're going to see Finn Balor's name a lot. Because every time he came out, the topic always shifted gears. He was always talked about. King Dart's the same way. Apollo Crews is the same way as well. And the Dream. The Dream, for sure, he's always talked about. So that's going to be interesting to see who wins Entertainer of the Year. And guys, some of these Slammy nominations are going live after the stream. So you guys can start voting after the stream for you guys' favorites. It will be in the community tab. So make sure you guys or paying attention to the community tab, because I will be putting a lot of these Slammy nominations in the next couple days, so you guys can start voting. Yes, the voting starts today. So make sure y'all listening to the nominations and stuff like that, so y'all can vote. Um, Brand of the year. Now, this is not like Survivor Series where you got brand supremacy. No, this is going to be brand of the year is all three brands: Raw, SmackDown, and NXT. Um, Judging, like I stated, you have to judge this from the beginning of the year, which is in 2K19 Royal Rumble time, all the way until December. Who is the brand of the year? Now, keep this in mind. Take this with a grain of salt. NXT did not exist during WrestleMania season, because NXT came after WrestleMania, after the past WrestleMania. So technically, you only have a little bit of NXT to go along with. But judging from what you've seen from NXT, take that into advantage from what you've seen from Raw and SmackDown. Who was the most complete brand of the year? Who had the better storylines? Who had the better champions for the entire year? Who overall made you entertained you more? I use this vote, be honest with me as possible, because I use this vote to for the draft and for the superstar shakeups. This yes, Asia and Triple H was in this calendar year. That's correct. That was in 2K19, so that counts in this calendar year. I use this vote as my improvement for other brands to make sure I can make them the best that they can be. So this goes towards the draft, and this goes towards superstar shakeups, because I don't want you guys saying that this is the better brand, but and the other brands are lacking behind. I want them to all be on equal footing. But um, we'll we'll see um, how this vote goes. Pay-per-view of the year. This one is used for future references as well, in meetings and stuff like that. Excuse me. WrestleMania. This past WrestleMania that popped up, the one in New Orleans, 2K19. SummerSlam, 2K19. Mega Main Event Reunion, and King of the Ring. Um, this one was really hard. Survivor Series is not on here because I don't think that was. I don't think um, Survivor Series was buried in any of these shows. Honestly, you got you got bangers on this on these pay per views of the years. There was a lot of bangers, but this one was really tough. But I narrowed it down to the top four that I enjoyed more. There is a section on NXT, by the way, about the takeover of the year. We'll talk about that in just a second. So but this one was really tough, because there were some bangers this year, a lot of them. But this is how I narrowed it down. Um, but yeah. Then we have Raw exclusive pay per view of the year. Hold on. Well, dang, y'all are dedicated. I'm sorry. I forgot to go do something. My bad. Why are you always happen doing my streams? I can never have a good stream. Ew. Anyways, I apologize. Alright. Always happen. Like I told y'all, spring of any year for high school is always freaking busy. But anyways, um, back into what we talking about last time. I left. So what happened? Um, let's see. Okay, yeah, I'm back, guys. So what were we talking about again? Oh, I left off in my notes. Put it right here. Okay, pay per view of the year. So yeah, pay per view of the years. WrestleMania, SummerSlam, Mega Man Event Reunion, and King of the Ring. So I'm gonna rephrase that and put 2K19, 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 and 2K19. Oh Lord. So I just realized this. All of the pay-per-views of the year were in 2K19. Hmm. Crazy. Well, genuinely speaking, because half of the year took place in 2K19, so most of these awards will be 2K19 based. I mean, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see what wins. Um, Raw exclusive pay-per-view of the year. This was the best Raw exclusive pay-per-views of the year. Super Showdown. It was that was the 2K21. Backlash, Vengeance, Extreme Rules. All of these took place in 2K19, and one took place in 2K20, which was Super Showdown. Backlash took place 2K19. Vengeance took place 2K19. Extreme Rules took place in 2K19. Um, and these were all of the Raw exclusive pay-per-views that I think were the top best. On to SmackDown, the SmackDown exclusive pay-per-view of the year, The Bash, No Mercy, Unforgiven, and Hell in a Cell. All those pay-per-views, in their own right, in their own respect, had some great moments to them, and was really, it was really good. Yes, they were the 2K21 was a super. They were just a super showdown for Raw about 2 months ago, I believe. Um, well, I wouldn't say. Well, the Bash was memorable because of the Kalisto moment. That's why people. That's how I remember it. Um, I remember it because of the Kalisto moment. Now, some of you all wasn't here when the Bash happened. Most people were not here. I'm gonna say about 400 of my 500 of my subscribers were not here when the Bash happened. Um, No Mercy, that was the Taker and Balor match. Unforgiven was the Balor and Black match, and Hell in a Cell was the Lace Tista moment when he beat Aleister Black and the entire chat was mad. I don't want to remember that moment. Oh my God, please don't let that Slammy win because I do not want to see Batista come out. Please, I'm begging y'all, please, do not pick that moment. Don't, for me. Don't do it for me. I don't like that. Anyways, Takeover of the year, NXT Takeover. This is gonna be only NXT takeovers. So NXT Takeover Miami, obviously, the most recent takeover, one of the best takeovers of the year. One of because me and Boss Man killed that. NXT Takeover Brooklyn 2, NXT Takeover London, and NXT Invades Toronto. Um, so those are the four nominations. Now, Invades Toronto was a special for that show for NXT, but a lot of people enjoyed NXT Invades Toronto and said it was a very solid special. But I kind of added it in there because we were in Toronto, so I was like, maybe let's see how it does. So we only had three takeovers. Um, it was London. All right, I'm back. I was asked about one of my birthday gifts, by the way. Oh, by the way, guys, you see, I got some nice Ralph Lauren polo cologne for my birthday. Absolutely incredible, by the way. I'm keeping the I'm keeping this box, by the way. Uh, with my box. Um, look. I might hang this up. I might hang this up because it's special. But having polo is nice. I love polo clothes. Y'all could in the future y'all could send me some polo things, man. Send me some polo things in UPS. UPS me some polo things. Shoot, I love you. I'll love you forever. Yeah. Yeah, boss man. It's a great box to remember 17 years old. Once I was 17. Wait. Yeah, once I was 17 years old, I got some polo cologne from my dad. He bought it for my birthday. Once I was 17 years old. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna sing that when I'm like, like 40 years old. I'm like, once I was 17 years old, I hung a polo box up. You know, be a great moment. Tell my kids about it. You know. And be like, y'all remember y'all father had got some like, some polo cologne, you know, for 17 years old, when he was 17 years old, like, y'all remember that, you know, and Coltrane Jr. and Brianna gonna be like, yeah, well, we remember that, even though we wasn't there, we remember back and watched that YouTube video of you from like when you were 17 years old, when you had less gray in your beard, when your beard wasn't even there. you know, um, and you had more hair on your head. Do now? No, my kids gonna say, they'll be like, man, my kids gonna be like, Dad, you really did all this whenever you was like 14, 15 years old? And I'll be like, I was a YouTuber. I had more hair on my head at the time. Cause my hair, I was a young man. you know, be like, man, you really sung the Cold Train Road on YouTube in front of 1,000 people? We're like, yeah, I did. And over 100 people watched it. I remember it played in my teacher's class. He had played the song, and over the whole class seen it. It played in two classes. My art teacher played it too. She played it as well. Like, yeah, your dad had 1K people watching him at one point. You know, you know. So, you know, now your dad is 30 years old. You know, you know, now your dad is 30 years old, and he has over 100,000 subscribers now. It took him 10 years, but he finally did it. He finally got 100,000 subscribers. His 10-year dream. Oh Lord, I'm gonna have some fun with my kids. my kids gonna love me, and that's on period. They gonna love me. Just telling. I'm just telling y'all the things I'm gonna tell my kids. It's gonna be some things. I'm gonna be like, y'all ain't doing this when y'all 15, 16 years old. Mm. You not being like your father. Your father was special. Y'all gonna have your own business at 15, 16 years old. I didn't have my own business. I had my own YouTube channel. Y'all got your own company. Y'all gonna be special. Just saying. You know, I'm gonna tell them the crazy. I'm gonna tell them the crazy stories. I'm gonna tell you all. You know, and I'm gonna have the video to back it up. Because I'm gonna tell y'all something. None of these videos, as long as YouTube don't touch them, none of these videos are being deleted. So in the next 10, 15 years, you can tell your kids about Coltrane because the videos will stay on here forever. I promise you. In the age of the internet, you could delete some and somebody can still screen record it and and re-upload it, and it can always stay on YouTube. By the way, I've seen it happen plenty of times. Um, so as long as YouTube physically, don't touch these videos, um, they're not going anywhere, and they will stay on here for the next generation to see how crazy I was, you know, and have my kids talking about me. Gonna be gonna be crazy. But anyways, getting sidetracked, talking about Polo Cologne, then we were talking about kids and YouTube videos. Yay. Superstar of the year. Okay, we still got more categories to go. We still got plenty more to go. Oh God. Superstar of the year. So this one was tough. These are the top 4 superstars of the year. In our eyes, Finn Balor, King Dar, see him again, Finn Balor, once again, see there's a trend, Tommaso Ciampa, and Johnny Gargano. We have a own separate section called Custom Superstar of the Year, so don't worry. Your calls will have a Superstar of the Year category to themselves. But those are the top superstars of the year: Dar, Balor, Ciampa, Gargano, and Gargano. Because Ciampa, Project Challenge, his destructive United States Championship reign. Why isn't he gonna be in the category of superstar of the year? Johnny Gargano has had one of the best title reigns. He is still the only champion from WrestleMania that is still alive. He's still going strong from WrestleMania. Um, King Dar having a fantastic NXT title reign. Finn Balor. Finn Balor, the 1 year title reign. So he deserves Superstar of the Year. Custom Superstar of the Year. Samuel Lewis. Again. See him again. Dwayne Frost, KJ Jones, and Nightwolf. Those are the nominees. Samuel Lewis, double champion, European champion in the same year. Dwayne Frost, he's been on an absolute tear since he came in. He's undefeated. He ran through everybody. He literally ran through everybody in his way. And he's put on a path of destruction. KJ Jones, feel good moment at WrestleMania. Been fantastic in the tag team with Samuel Lewis. The KNS reunion. A lot of things happened with him. And Nightwolf literally reestablished himself as a dominant guy. Um, you know, um, and literally reestablished himself as a dominant guy and one of the top stars in for the cause. Somebody asked me why Corin's down the list. Corin, he just even though Frost just debuted, I think Dwayne Frost has had more of an impact than Corin has had. Even though Corin took out 4 people, but I mean, I mean, we're not gonna talk about that for Survivor Series. He just eliminated 4 people by himself. But I think Frost had more of an impact because he literally broke Samuel Lewis in half. So that's why I think that Dwayne Frost is more of a candidate than Corin. because he literally broke Sammy Lewis in half and took his championship and walked away with the title in impressive fashion, by the way. And he won the Creators Tournament in impressive fashion, by the way. So, Woman of the Year. This one was kind of interesting. No, he's had about six. He's had about 10 matches, 8 to 10. Actually, Sammy, he's had about like 10, 8 to 10, 15 matches, up to this point, and he's won all of them in dominant fashion. Yeah. Woman of the Year, Bianca Belair, obviously, Bailey, Sasha Banks, and Dakota Kai. Um, um, yeah, so that's who I say is the Women of the Year. It's kind of interesting that I didn't put Kairi Sane on here because Kairi Sane had a tear too. Um, but I think Dakota Kai in that moment when she won that championship at that takeover was bigger than the Kairi Sane Oscar moment, in my opinion. Now some of y'all might disagree with that, but that's just how I feel about that. Um, I think Kai beating winning that championship in the fashion that she did, um, was bigger than the Kairi Sane reign and even the Sassy Vega stuff in my honest opinion. That's why I put it on there. NXT Superstar of the Year. We have Kenny Omega, Kota Ibushi, King Dar once again, and Walter. These have been the top 4 stars in the universe mode, um, in NXT. Uh, no Ricochet, partially because of what the Golden Lovers and the War Raiders did. That's the only reason why I don't have Ricochet on here. Because Kenny Omega and Kota Ibushi has had fantastic matches. They kill it every time they're in the ring with somebody. Um, Ricochet, arguably, his title reign was not better than Walter's. Walter has been dominant. Walter has had fantastic matches ever since he won the North American Championship. He's been going crazy. That's why I say Walter's a little bit more dominant than Ricochet. That's why he's nominated. Um, this one was kind of hard. Like, this category was really, really hard. Match of the Year. Now, again, I had to go through almost 300 videos and watch all of these matches to come up with 4 matches that I think was Match of the Year. Dude, that this took so long. This was the hardest category. I don't know how this one's gonna go. So number one, the Creators World Heavyweight Title match, the Fatal 4-Way at SummerSlam. The Johnny Evil when he lost the championship, when the Johnny Evil title reign was over. That match was over 25 minutes long. Number one, and everyone in that match stole the freaking show. And and that match was probably one of the best matches on the SummerSlam match card. That was a 6-hour show, but that match was pretty much the the, the category. It was the standard. Um, you know, Evil, Lewis, and them boys, they killed it. Like I honestly can't believe how great that match turned out to be. And here's the fun part about that match. I wasn't even trying. I was not even trying. I was just like, you know, let's just have some fun with this one. And I was just having fun. Literally, I was having fun, and I created that match. It was crazy. The NXT Takeover Miami Fatal 4-Way NXT Championship match. J&W Boss did a fantastic job with this match. And going back and watching this, um, like I said, not everything I personally do is not, is not qualified match of the year. I didn't do none of this. All I did was give J&W lay out what he had to do, and he put that match together. I think that this is one of the best matches of the year, simply because of the stories that he told in this match and how it was executed very, very well. This sold Takeover Miami and gave it the show that it is, which Takeover Miami, by the way, guys, is almost to 500 views, by the way. Absolutely insane, the amount of people that watch the show. Um, and the way that this one came off and the way that it was produced was fantastic. And it had to be on this list. It had to. Because I couldn't think of a better Fatal 4-Way besides the Creators World Championship to put on this show. To put on the match of the year category. This was it. Finn Balor versus Aleister Black at Unforgiven. The end of the Balor title reign was done perfectly. It was done perfectly. 1 year and 2 weeks to the day. 1 year and 2 weeks to the day that he won the title. You know, Finn Balor took on Aleister Black in a Hell in a Cell match. Aleister Black put on the performance of a lifetime, and he ended the reign of Finn Balor. A picture perfect matchup inside the cell. There was no other way to end that match, and there was no other way to see how beautiful that thing turned out. That's why it's in the match of the year category for me. And then finally, little bit of a shocker here, but I got Johnny Gargano versus Tommaso Ciampa from Survivor Series 2K20. Let me tell you why. If you go back and look, sorry guys, I need me a cough drop. If you go back and look at the way that Tommaso Ciampa was portrayed throughout that entirely leading up to Survivor Series, and how dominant he was, and the story that was being told with Johnny Gargano being the rebel heart of SmackDown, being the carrier of SmackDown, making the Intercontinental Championship one of the best championships of the year. If you take all that into consideration, Gargano versus Ciampa 2, by the way, I forgot to mention that they have fought before. They fought for the Cruiserweight Championship. This was their second match ever in my series. Was fantastic. And it took 4 super kicks to beat Tommaso Ciampa. 4. It was insane. And one of the best matches on the Survivor Series match card. And probably one of the best matches of the weekend, besides the Fatal 4-Way with Miami. So that's my final decision. Thoughts? Um, who would have had in there for match of the year? If you think about the entire year, did I get it right? Did I get it wrong? Let me know. Um, but we'll see how that one goes. Um, the next category is kind of a funny one. So, oh god. So I added one of my own categories. I call this the Coltrane Quote of the Year. So what do I mean? My little puns I make during the streams. My little funny puns that I do to add the comedian element to the shows, because I hate just sitting there and just nagging on about, oh, he's doing this and doing that and that. No, I like to make y'all laugh during the streams. If you don't laugh, you're not enjoying yourself. So I have my little puns I do. Some of y'all know them already. And let's see if anybody can guess the 4 that I picked. So, this could be some things I say to certain superstars, like some nicknames I have for them. You know, I'll give you an example. Lay's Tista. That's a nickname that I came up with. Nobody came up with that except me. I called him, instead of blue Tista, purple Tista, red Tista, I said Lay's Tista, because he's a lazy, pathetic fool of the WWE champion. And yes, Shane McMahon. Yes, Ric Flair. I'm not on SmackDown. I can speak my mind. He's lazy. He's trash. He needs to go. Anyways, hopefully Lesnar and AJ Styles can take care of that. Can take care of him at TLC. Hopefully. Let's go, AJ. Anyways, um, so that can be one of my little quotes. But number one, I have King yeah, yeah, King Dar. He's amazing, isn't he? Isn't he? Isn't he amazing? I know, I know. So, I had to include the King as one of my quotes, because that's probably one of the best things one of the best things I say on commentary is King Dar, and nobody can do it like me. Nobody can do it like me. People have tried. People have tried to hit that King Dar. There's only one way to do it, and I do it for the longest. I might challenge some of y'all one day. Y'all make a video trying to hit the King Dar. You know, and I will see who gets the closest to doing it like me. I might make that a challenge. I might call it the King Dar Challenge. That's a nice ring to it. The King Dar Challenge. Who would actually do that? Hmm. I might make that a real challenge. I'm dead serious about that. I'm dead serious. If anybody really wants to do it, I really might make the King Dar challenge. uh, you know, uh, but I don't even know. I don't even know who can hit it. I don't even know who can hit it like me. I honestly don't know who can really hit that King Dar like me. But that was really one of my favorites. And then obviously the jokes, uh, like my junior year jokes, like, oh, he fell down, like how my junior year is going. That's always a staple. Always it's a running gag. you know, throughout the shows. Like, oh, it was like, so that one had to be on there. Almost doesn't count. You know, oh, he almost had it, but it didn't count. You know, oh, so close, but yet so far. So those two go together because almost doesn't count. So close, but yet so far. Those two go together as well. And this is a new one right here. Oh no, you didn't. No, you didn't. Yes, he did. That's a little new quote I made up, and it's been going over very, very well. Um, so those are my top four quotes to me. We'll see who wins. I think King Dar's going to win. That's my prediction. I'll, I'm gonna give predictions for all these Slammies at the end, but I think King Dar is going to win. That's my prediction. But I would not be surprised if oh no you didn't, yes he did win. I would not be surprised. Um, Return of the year for Universe mode. We're gonna go with the Undertaker when he returned to take on Finn Balor. AJ Styles when he returned to take on Finn Balor. Samuel Lewis when he returned after I believe he lost the European Championship and he got released from the company for about 2 weeks, and he came back. They always come back. That was a big deal. And the Sting return. When Sting came back to challenge Rey Mysterio at Survivor Series. Big, big moment. Nobody's seen that coming. And I think it was genuinely shock when Sting had showed up on that Monday Night Raw. So I was very very proud of that. And finally for this year, I might add one more category. If I'm gonna ask any of you guys if I'm missing a category. Champion of the year. So we're gonna these are the top four champions based on views, likes, and when they show up. How much do you all talk about them and their title reign? King Dar, the NXT title reign that's still currently going on. Velveteen Dream, his second world title reign. Johnny Gargano and Mustafa Ali. No Tommaso Ciampa because Tommaso Ciampa just pretty much he just got it was a close call, but Mustafa Ali has had one of this um you know no I haven't had a first title award. Yeah, LOL, yeah, because it get dark early, Sammy. Dang, stop, don't judge me. No, I didn't have a title award. I had um Superstar of the Year, NXT Superstar of the Year. I didn't have a champion of the year, technic per se. But yeah. So Dar, Velveteen Dream, Johnny Gargano, and Mustafa Ali. Those were the top four champions of the year. Because I put Mustafa Ali on there because when he won the title, he beat a red hot Roman Reigns at that Mega Main Event show. It was bone jarring, and when he won the title, y'all really really popped for it. So yeah, who I think is going to win Champion of the Year? I think it's probably going to be. I'm going to go Johnny Gargano. Y'all might vote for Gargano. I don't know. We'll see. I'll say Gargano, but I wouldn't be surprised if King Dar wins. Because he's the king of NXT. So recap: these are all the Slammy Awards. We have Feel Good Moment of the Year, Rookie of the Year, Quote of the Year by a WWE Superstar, Rivalry of the Year, Most Improved Female of the Year, Entertainer of the Year, Brand of the Year, Pay Per View of the Year, Raw Exclusive Pay Per View of the Year, SmackDown Exclusive Pay Per View of the Year, um, NXT Takeover of the Year, Superstar of the Year, Custom Superstar of the Year, Woman of the Year, NXT Superstar of the Year, Match of the Year, Coltrane Quote of the Year, Return of the Year, and Champion of the Year. Did I miss any Slammies? I don't think I think I got the main ones and I kind of added some. But for future references, did I miss any that y'all want to be included? Um, Maybe for this year, um, and or for future years. I don't think I missed any. I think I got the main ones. I added some in. We did have feel good moment of the year. That's the feel good nominee. So that's what that is. Um, I think that's it. Cause we got I think I got the basis of them all. You know. Yeah. So any I missed? Y'all thoughts on those categories? Y'all like them or y'all want me to like scale down on them for next year? So this is the time for feedback. I'm asking for feedback because I want to make these Slammy Awards as good as possible, um, and make them, you know, all about you because you're vote at the end of the day, you guys are voting for this, and I have no say in this at all. Um, it's all up to the audience and who you think wins these Slammy Awards. I have no say who's going to win them. I just make the categories, I make the nominations, and y'all vote. That's just how it is. It's really the fans that decide. So I'm asking you guys for feedback if there's any um, on the thoughts of the categories and nominations. Do you think that next year there should be more nominations or more categories? You know, some like so. Give me some feedback on this right now in the chat, or if you can't think of any feedback, you know, you can put it in the comment section down below about some feedback about your thoughts on the Slammy Awards. So, how's this year's Slammy Awards? You know, good. Eh, okay, because I'm looking for feedback, so we can improve on this for next year, because it's all about improvement, and it's all about you know, being different from everybody else that does this stuff. So so I got a good. I think I got a good. I think the setup is good right now. Okay. That's cool. Um, So I'm gonna see what y'all thoughts are on it as they come in. But I guess I'll give my predictions for who I think is gonna win. I think KJ beating AJ Styles and Dolph Ziggler at Mania is gonna win Feel Good Moments. Rookie of the Year, I think that Samuel Lewis might win that. Quote of the Year, I'm gonna give it to Cassius Ono because if he don't win Quote of the Year, it's probably going to be Alicia Fox that's going to win that one. Oh, I wouldn't be surprised. Rivalry of the Year, I'm going to go Finn Balor versus Aleister Black. I think that's going to win. Most Improved Female of the Year, I got Piper Wolf. Entertainer of the Year, that's easy. You know, you know, really easy for that one. I got Velveteen Dream. Brand of the Year, I think when you look at all the grand scheme of things, I honestly think that you know this gonna be tough, but I'm gonna go with SmackDown. I think SmackDown's gonna win. Pay per view of the year, Mega Man Event Reunion. That's my prediction. Raw exclusive pay per view of the year, I'm gonna go Vengeance. SmackDown's pay per view of the year, I'm gonna go No Mercy. NXT Takeover of the year, Takeover Miami. Superstar of the year, I'm going King Dar. Custom Superstar of the year, I'm going Dwayne Frost. Woman of the year, I'm going Bianca Belair. NXT Superstar of the year, I'm going King Dar. Match of the year, I'm going Black versus Balor, Unforgiven. Coltrane quote of the year, I think the quote that's going to win is, "Oh no, you didn't. No, you didn't. Yes, he did." Or King Dar, but I'm going to go with "Oh no, you didn't. Yes, he did." Return of the year, Sting. And my champion prediction of the year is going to be Mustafa Ali. Those are my predictions for the Slammy Awards. But then again, we'll see what happens. That's my predictions. Let's see how many I get right. Voting will begin after this stream is over. So make sure you guys go directly to the community tab. I'm going to put the first 4 Slammy Award categories up so you guys can vote for all the first 4 in the community tab, and y'all can start voting for them. Um, Funniest moment of the year. That can be a category. I can probably rename it the funniest moment of the year. I just put quote of the year because, you know, it's kind of more Englishly. But funniest moment of the year is kind of what quote of the year is. But I can always rename it. You know, um, yeah, that's what I do. I might just because pretty much it's like literally. Well, hmm. Funniest moment is like things that made you laugh, and all those things don't make you laugh technically, especially like I'm the greatest of all time. That don't make you laugh, and Gone but Not Forgotten. That don't make you laugh neither. But Daddy Kurt and oh god, And the Cassius Ono one, it does make you laugh. So that could be a category in itself for next year. I'm going to add that one in there because I think there will be more funny moments of the year. Like I could name a few now. Um, the Samuel Lewis and Dwayne Frost roast that they did at the house show. That was fantastic. The Bailey and Batista rap. That was hilarious and cringeworthy at the same time. That might be you know what I'm gonna add that one. Actually, I want to add this one. Cringeworthy moments of the year. Oh my god, let's do this. I'm gonna do it right now cause I got it in my head right now. Cringeworthy moment of the year. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, oh no. Now, for some of these, you're gonna have to have listened to the podcast for some of these, the Train Talks podcast. So the first one's gonna be the I'm the greatest of all time song. If this doesn't win, I don't know. If oh my god, this was so cringeworthy. Oh my gosh. Oh god, the Bailey song was so hilarious, and I made it so bad that I can't even listen to it no more. Me, me, me. She said, this girl said, me, 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 me. You gotta beat me first. You gotta beat me first. Oh my god. If oh, that was hilarious. Lay's Tista. That's gonna be one. The Lay's Tista song too. That Batista song. Animal. Animal on. I think that's what I called it. What else? What else was cringeworthy this year? Um. Oh my god. There was so much cringe. Oh god. Uh, what else? What else made me cringe? Oh, when Batista beat Aleister Black. That was terrible. So, when Batista beat Aleister Black. That's one. So I think I'm gonna do 3 for that one because those were one of the cringe-worthy moments of the year. The Lace Tista song, and then I'm the greatest of all time, and then when Batista beat Aleister Black, that was freaking cringe. Um, wait, I forgot. Oh dang it, I forgot upset of the year. I can add in real quick. That's the one I forgot. Oh man. Well, y'all still here. I can add in real quick. Crap. I forgot upset of the year. How I forget upset of the year? So I have it right. I have it right here anyway. When Bailey beat Ronda Rousey at SummerSlam. So when Bailey beat Ronda at SummerSlam. Or SummerSlam. Uh, when let me see. What was the other one? I forgot. Pretty much, I think that was a big one, and I'm trying to think. What pretty much was considered an upset. Oh, Kalisto beating. That was a feel good moment and kind of an upset. Beating Kyle O'Reilly. That was a feel good moment and upset at the same time. So that was one of them. And I'm trying to think. Well, that was a shocking moment of the year, which I forgot that one too. God dang it! I thought I had all the categories, but I forgot that one too. That was more of a shocking moment. Ah, dang it! Yeah, I forgot my categories, boss man. I thought I said well, I thought I got all of them, but I forgot. I literally forgot like 2 of them or 3 of them. Let's see. Um, Kalisto beating Kyle O'Reilly. Bailey beating Ronda. That was a big one. Dolph Ziggler winning the Royal Rumble. Nobody seen that coming. Nobody. Nobody. That one was huge. Because I didn't see it coming either myself. Which I have a story on when in hashtag Cold Train Stories that's dropping this week. Uh, let's see. Yeah. Um, what else nobody didn't see coming? Kyrie Zane beating Oscar. There you go. There it is. I didn't think y'all seen that coming. Yeah. Yeah. I'm forgetting my categories. I forgot. Well, right now, to answer to Picky's question, if we're going off of since I'm just a commentator, so I don't have any say. Um, Dwayne Frost, it's going to be interesting to see who steps up. Now, right now, he does not have an opponent for TLC. Because keep in mind, Samuel Lewis is injured, and Samuel Lewis has stated in a public statement that he will not be eligible clashing in for his rematch clause. So it's going to be interesting to see if he's even going to fight at TLC. He might not even fight at TLC. Um, you know, and it's gonna be interesting to see how it goes because literally, I think Lewis's neck is like it was shattered or something. Like it was like it cracked a little bit because whenever he jumped and elbow dropped him with the table on his like the like the literally the chair was on his neck and he jumped off the middle rope and like literally broke him in half. Like it was really bad. So I know Lewis is gonna be out for a while. I'm gonna say 2, 3, 4 weeks. He might show up at Slammy Awards. He might even miss that because he's gonna be out for a minute. Um, but the thing that the landscape of the creators is really changing because a lot of people want Dwayne Frost's head, and it's gonna be interesting with the new guys that are coming in and are still coming in. It's gonna be interesting to see how everything goes. But in my honest opinion, if you want a big match and if you want to see something huge, Corin versus Dwayne Frost is the next big match. Now, when is it going to happen? We have no idea. Is on Corin's terms. Whenever Corin decides, that is when it's going to happen. But um, if anybody has a chance against Dwayne Frost besides Corin, I'm gonna say Brian Perkins. I keep repeating this. Brian Perkins is constantly getting better every time I see him. I see him getting his hands on Frost one more time. Um, I see Perkins. I see Vince Diamond, the new guy that just showed up. I see him improving over the next few months and getting his hands on Frost as well. Um, you can't never rule out Brian Angel. Brian Angel is that dude. Even though Corin destroyed him, Brian Angel is still that dude. You can never rule him out. He's always going to be there. Feck West has turned the tide. Feck West has a new side of himself now that looks freaking fantastic. I would not be surprised if Feck wants to put his name in there. Michael Wolf, you can never rule out Michael Wolf. He's always lurking as well, and plenty more people. So Frost has challengers. It just depends on who Rick and Edge decide on who's next. No pun intended to Goldberg, but it's just who's next. I don't. I have that answer that question. I have no idea. I'm just a commentator. I'm just doing my job. I'm just a commentator. But yeah. Um. Yeah. So I'm gonna not do shocking moment of the year. I'm gonna just leave it at upset of the year. So yeah. Since you guys enjoy these Slammies, I'm not gonna change any of them. Um, the only next year we're going to add in shocking moment of the year. Um, wait. Oh yeah, I did. Never mind. Holy crap. Wait. Hold on. Hold on. I had to get rid of two of these. Let me tell you why. Samuel Lewis beating The Rock in 5 minutes. That happened. That happened. Yes. Samuel Lewis beating The Rock in 5 minutes. Bingo. That's one. Ah. Yay. I forgot. How did I forget my own stuff? Lord jeez. Oh my god. See, that's what happens. Guys, that's what happens when you run 2 universe modes. You forget. You know, I'm in charge of 6 shows. You know. And I do commentary for 2. So I forget some things. Um Lewis beating The Rock in 5 minutes, and then Asia retiring Goldberg. I think that's going to replace Kyle O'Reilly beating Kalisto beating Kyle O'Reilly and Kairi Sane beating Asuka. I think because those were bigger in my eyes. There we go. Goldberg. All right. Now Slammy Awards are finalized. Finally. It only took me like 2 hours. I'm so excited. But anyways, perfect timing. What time is it? 44. Perfect timing. I ended right where I wanted to end at. Alright guys, those are the Slammy Awards nominations. Everything else is laid out. These are how many categories? Jesus Christ. I think how many do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, wait, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I'm gonna recount that. I don't think that's 21. Let me say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Holy shoot. I have 21 categories? No way. Alright, guys. I'm gonna sound these out. Count as I go. So everybody watching the stream, I'm gonna make sure I'm doing this right. So count as I go. I'm counting my head too. Feel good moment of the year. Rookie of the year. That's 2. So feel good moment of the year. Rookie of the year. Quote of the year. Rivalry of the year. Most improved female of the year. Entertainer of the year. Brand of the year. Pay-per-view of the year. Raw exclusive pay-per-view of the year. SmackDown exclusive pay-per-view of the year. NXT takeover of the year. Superstar of the year. Custom superstar of the year. Woman of the year. NXT superstar of the year. Sure I'm right. Match of the year. Coltrane quote of the year. Return of the year. Champion of the year. Cringeworthy moment of the year. Upset of the year. That's 21. Oh my god. That is 21 cat. You've got to be kidding me. Oh. Oh my god. Jesus. Wow. I did not know that was 21 categories. Dang. Dang. Okay, so my math is correct. Wow. Okay, so that's double than last year. Last year we had 11. We had 11 Slammies last year. We have 21 this year. God dang. Crazy. Wow. I did not see that coming, guys. I didn't see that coming. Wow. 21? Jesus. No, we didn't. Last year's show was about 2 hours and 50 minutes, and we had about 11 Slammies. And this year we have 21. Crazy to me. Double than we had last year. Wow. Wow. Um yep. That's 21. That that is 21 Slammies. That's crazy. We ain't gonna. I don't think I'm never gonna do 41 Slammies. I would cry. That's way too much editing. Way too much. So I have to figure out how I'm gonna do this show now because I gotta do 21 Slammies. And give out 21 Slammy awards with a 5 match show. Wish me luck. So I have to figure out how I'm gonna do this show now. That's crazy. So yes, indeed. Let's get to voting. So the voting will start. It starts today. You will have the first 11 Slammy Awards to vote for this week. And then I will drop the next 11. Because 11 plus 11 is 21, I believe. If my math is correct. What's 11 plus 11? It's 22. Actually, 11 plus... No, it's not 21. It's 11 plus 10 is 21. So, I can't count. I can't count today. I'm tired. I'm sorry. I'm about to go. I'm about to clock out early for real because I am exhausted. It's been a long weekend and I still have not recovered from. I'm sorry. So you will have the first 11 Slammy Awards to vote for this week, and then the next 10 will be next week. Voting will close on because the plan is for the Slammy Awards to be February 26th. So voting will close on Tuesday, February. Well, hold on, I gotta figure out. Oh Lord, I can't do it on the 26th. I'm lying. I'm lying. I forgot. I forgot. I have to know the results to do the show. So I need to wait. Hold on. Yeah, because I got to figure out the results. Shoot. Hold on. February 29th will be the Slammy Awards. My apologies. Crap. Hmm. Hmm. Shoot. I'm trying to think. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be on a Saturday. I think that's better. So, well, I wanted to get TLC out to y'all on the 29th. I mean, on the 1st. But this show's gonna take us longer than I thought it was gonna take. Cause I didn't know I had 21 slammers. I thought the original count was about 15. So now I didn't know I had 21. But I'm gonna keep all of them. So yeah, voting will start immediately. You might get almost all the Slammies in the next 2, 3, 4 days. The reason why is because I need to know by next week who is the winners. So yeah, voting will probably close on February 20th. That's next Thursday. Voting will close. So whatever the results are by February 20th, um, you will have you know oh God, Sammy. Whatever the results are by that date will be the final results. So make sure you guys get your votes in. I'm gonna be promoting this like hell on so you guys can know to vote. Vote. It's very important that you vote because whatever the results are by February 20th, um, you know, is what I'm rolling with going into the week because I'm going to probably record all the matches this week, and I'm gonna just have to add in all the Slammy segments, all 21 of them, or I might just do a combination of them. We'll see. I'm gonna see how I'm gonna do them, and then add in all the Slammy segments after the 20th for the next. It might take me 4 days to do that while working on TLC. So yay! It's just so much for me to do. I'm so excited. And then I got Ultimate Universe mode too. Yay! I'm so excited. But anyways, um, so the schedule for this week is tomorrow. You guys will get NXT. Um, yeah, that's gonna probably be for like you know, yeah, that what I might do. Instead of doing brand of the year, next year I might just do GM of the year, and not just do brand of the year. But that's probably gonna be next year. So the schedule for the week is as follows. You guys will get NXT tomorrow. NXT is a short show. It's gonna be tomorrow. Um, if I can, I might double upload tomorrow. I might give y'all NXT and Monday Night Raw because NXT is so short. It's not gonna take me that long. It might take me 35, 40 minutes to get NXT recorded because it's a really short show. So you guys might get a double upload tomorrow because I do get out early, and if I get NXT up in time, I might work on Raw, and y'all might get Raw Tuesday night. Y'all might get two Universal episodes tomorrow. Both of them premiered. So yay, yeah, yay me. I'm working hard. So y'all might get NXT and Raw tomorrow. Wednesday, if that happens, Wednesday will be SmackDown, and then I'm gonna take a break from Universe mode for a bit. Depending on when J&W will be ready with Universe Mode War, that is when that's going to premiere. That's going to be the next Universe Mode episode for Universe Mode War. I think what I'm thinking is it's probably going to be ready by February 15th. So that's when Ultimate Universe Mode will take place. It might be a Ultimate Universe Mode weekend. Um, because I might be gone this weekend. So I'm gonna talk with Rob and see if NXT's ready, and then he gonna set that. And depending on when Boss finishes um, SmackDown, that you might see that this weekend. So it might be an Ultimate Universe mode weekend while I'm gone. Those two shows are gonna premiere while I'm not home, and resting my nerves for the weekend. So yeah, that's the schedule for this week. So, cause I'm most likely I'm probably gonna get NXT and Raw done tomorrow. So y'all will get both shows. So yay, you guys. And then SmackDown will probably be live stream on Wednesday, and then Thursday it might be either a Coltrane Stories where I tell a stories of the biggest botches in Universe Mode history. That sounds like a fun video. It doesn't it? Yay. Or another universe mode advice. Y'all gonna vote on that on for Thursday. And then Friday will be NXT for universe mode again. And then Ultimate Universe mode the weekend. Y'all good with that? Seems like a fun week for me. You know, I expect a lot going on next week, this week. So that sound like a fun week. So yeah, that's gonna be the schedule for this week. Not too much universe mode, but just enough to keep y'all satisfied with the main thing of the channel, and keep on rolling on to TLC. So, which I'm pretty excited about because TLC recording starts this week, as well as Slammy Award recording. Yay! I'm so excited. I'm gonna record the first 3 matches of TLC this week. Yay! So yeah, I'm ready. I hope y'all are ready. I'm ready for a good time. You ready for a good time? You know, let's get it. But I hope y'all enjoyed this episode of 99 this live stream of Universe Mode. Now the birthday stream is still uploaded. I forgot to delete it. So if you have not seen the birthday stream and want to see me be like literally um crazy and act like I'm drunk or high. Well, technically I wasn't, but but I was so exhausted from the weekend of partying and the weekend of just a great weekend in general. If you want to see how I was in that video, y'all can still go back and watch that video. Sammy has screenshots of me, of how crazy I looked. So that's in the Discord. So y'all want to see the screenshots of me, go in the Discord. Um, but yeah, if y'all have not seen that video, please, if you want to go back and watch that video, I urge you not to go back and watch it. It's not the best of me, but if y'all want to see how crazy I look in that video, go and go check it out. But other than that, y'all like, subscribe, and share. Follow me on Twitter at CodeTrain2017. Follow me on Instagram at CodeTrain2018. Follow me on Snapchat at CodeTrain2017. Subscribe to the YouTube channel down below. Turn on that bell for notifications. Make sure you all are joining the Discord. Code Train Productions is my Discord link, and the website will be fixed by Wednesday, because Gresh is I have to text Gresh, and I will fix the outro, the website, and then the website will be fixed by Wednesday. So yeah, I've been your host, Coltrane. Remember to be phenomenal or be forgotten. And remember to be glorious at everything you do. And I will talk to you guys in my next video. Good night, everybody. Have a great night. And I'll see you guys for my double premiere on tomorrow. Because we're so excited about doing 2 shows in one day. Because I'm like that. Peace.